going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great day. In this video, we're going to be going over PBL Week 4 gameplay. Our team, Tribe Invictus, taking on Arena Quesito. We had some really good games, and I can't wait to hop into the gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy.
Lucky I never got trapped in the cubicle. If I did it, then you can do it too. Just follow my moves. I pull up, you know I be moving. Whipping the foreign, I'm cruising. The money I'm speaking the flu.
Our team played extremely solid through this series. I think we had a couple games where a bunch of us didn't even die. I had one death the entire series. It was crazy. We really couldn't have played any better than we did. And this is really perfect review material for how a team should be trying to play in competitive. Some of these games, it couldn't really go any smoother, honestly. So with all that aside, we're gonna head into the first game on Chill Cave Gem Grab. I believe the bans for this map were Jean and Rosa. Yes, okay. So coming in, we went with the Carl, Barley, Penny, pretty standard comp. I'm really surprised they didn't go with a Carl, seeing that Carl wasn't banned. Carl would have done a lot of work against our Barley, or he would have at least mirrored me, because as it stands right now, I have a really big advantage over this Nita on this map. I can keep my distance, and I have a ton of walls to really bounce my shot off of and get it back really quick, and I can do a ton of damage really. So we got a really good start. I take out the Nita. We're just maintaining control of the map really. Kennedy is just chipping away at that Barley, getting his ult and pushing them back. I'm just keeping the Nita, trying to spawn kill her as much as I can. I don't want her to get up to those two walls where I'm standing right now, or that's gonna push me back for sure. Pepe's gonna throw his ult right over here. It's gonna force Nick back, get him pretty weak, which in turn forces me back. I don't want to get double teamed and just die by the Penny and the Nita. So I go off to the side, get my health back a little bit. I'm gonna get a nice little double team sort of with Nick here. He's gonna land a shot on the Nita and force her back while I'm healing too. That's huge. Allows me to play really aggressive, get my ult, and basically kill the bear in the process. That's the Nita's first bear of the entire game, and we've already got 10 gems, and it really wasn't too effective. He probably doesn't even have half of his ult back, so definitely, I don't know what the thought process was with the Nita pick. It definitely was a big factor in this game, but still very well played on our team's end. Kennedy controlled the left side with the Barley perfectly. Nick did a good job holding the middle, and it resulted in a pretty solid dub for our team. So we're going into the second game. It is Bridge Too Far for Heist, and the bans were Piper and Brock. So this was our probably most I don't know, least confident map coming into this. We weren't sure how this one was going to go exactly, but we come in, and again they have a spike, so especially on a map like this, I definitely don't really see the use for a spike. It's all really long range. I'd take the Colt any day. The spike is not going to be able to push the Pam back. He's not going to be able to push me back. And if he lines up with the Colt, as long as Kennedy hits his shots right there, he's gonna get lasered too. So definitely a disadvantage for them right away, and we're gonna take advantage of that for sure. So me and Nick are just in mirror matchups on our lane, so it's pretty much stalemates, and we've got Kennedy in the middle. So I basically know Kennedy's gonna take out the spike. It's only a matter of time, Colt versus spike. So I wait for my opportunity. Pepe uses his ult, I use mine. I had a little more HP when we both used it, so I know I'm gonna win that battle every time. Now it's just about me lurking in the bushes and just holding position. I know my thought process really is, even if I don't kill Pepe, I can just hold him back, Kennedy will get his ult, and we can just laser the safe. We don't need to finish the safe necessarily, as long as we can just hold the middle of the map, especially on a map like this. It's not going to matter if we don't do 100% if they don't do any damage on ours, right? So, we really do have the potential to just hold them back the entire game. As long as nobody overcommits or makes any, silly mistakes, right? So I'm going to get the kill on Pepe. Keenan ults me, only gets me for, one tick. I'm just going to fall back into the bushes and heal a little bit. Chop him back. Also land a nice shot on Pepe. It's all about just keeping them pushed back and pressured. You don't want them to back us up, or then they're going to be doing the damage to our safe for sure. I see they try to do a little swap on Kennedy in the middle there, and I just help him out in time. They almost got the kill. That would have definitely pushed us back for sure. So that was good awareness on Kennedy to back up, and you definitely, as a lane like that, I wasn't getting challenged, so I definitely had the opportunity to go over and hit that chip shot and help him out. You always want to be looking for something like that on Heist. Helping your teammates win lanes is massive. So I kill my lane, I ult back to the middle just to help. They've only done 5%. We got a huge lead. We know if we just hold for these last couple seconds, it's going to be a W. And there we go. That they get 5% damage done to our safe. We played extremely well once again. I don't think me or Nick even died that whole game. We held our sides perfectly in our mirror matchups, and Kennedy really took advantage of this spike versus Colt. So that went perfectly for us as well. It really shows you how important it is to get your matchups right and properly prepare for these sort of like intense competitive games. So I believe the next map is going to be Brawl Ball on Backyard Bowl, so we're gonna head into that one next. Alright, so coming in the bans were Carl and Rosa, I believe, which is why you will not be seeing any of them. So they hit us with a Gene. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Caught us a little bit off guard. And the Jessie is pretty standard, but unfortunately the Poco is going to be extremely weak against the Jessie and the Gene, really. So we're basically just holding the middle right now. The Jessie's getting a ton of value, catching a ton of bounce shots, unfortunately. I'm just trying to... I should be focusing the turret mainly. That I'm going to be the best like source of damage against that, for sure. So I'm trying to get my health back up. Ball's still in the middle, nobody's touched it. Just playing for that control more than anything. That's major, especially on this map when you're playing the Pams and the Pocos. It's really just about control and killing the other team, and then just taking your shots and advantages from there. So Keenan's going to hit a really nice pull on me. That's my first death of the series. That's a big feels bad right there, boys. Very unfortunate. That also destroys the cover even worse, though. Like, for real, as a spike, with those 3 boxes right there, he gets all 3 in one fail swoop, too. Terrible for me, because now I've got no cover. He can really just charge his ult out well. I'm going to be hit by the Pam now, too, so we probably should have just swapped sides immediately. Kind of a little bit of miscommunication on our part. We do eventually swap after, but they're going to get a nice, like, clean goal right there again. I can't, like, unless we would just get backed up if I take that back box line. I need to be playing aggressive, so with that in mind, on the next play, I'm gonna W key here and just push up, get the ult pop, push them to the side. Nick's gonna hit a nice heal on me. I'm trying to get another ult, a couple chip shots on the Pam there. Ult on the Jessie, finish her off, but Kennedy unfortunately disconnects here, which is terrible for us. He's out for like a good 10 seconds too, which is very unfortunate. The Jessie's basically back already, so all momentum we just built up there was unfortunately gone, but it's not the end of the world. There's still 25 seconds, but we definitely know we're out comped. It's going to be extremely tough to get back into this one. I'm just trying to do any damage that I can, get that ult and maybe kill the Pam or something, but Kennedy goes down as well. 12 seconds. With the turret, the Pam, the Jessie, and the pulls coming too, it's just too much for us to push through and get that ball. So a little bit unfortunate with the disconnect, but we definitely did get out comped that game, unfortunately, as well. So I don't know. Next time around, we definitely need to like reanalyze our comp. The Poco and Pam usually only works well with something aggro like a Daryl, Primo, Rosa, something like that. That needs to be like pushing forward. The Spike, we didn't really get too much value out of that, so we'll definitely work on that one next time around. Okay, now this game I am extremely proud of as a team. We played this game absolutely phenomenally. I don't want to spoil too much, but like, I really don't think you can get a cleaner game than this, to be honest. Okay, so coming in, it's a mirror comp, so it's definitely not going to be a like easy start for us. We know we have to play it like passively and get good value on our attacks. Nick is like definitely winning the penny battle, which is going to be massive for us. It allows me to like throw my weight around in the middle and kind of push up without the fear of being double teamed. So I do get my ult off of Keenan in the middle because of that, and I just W key charge the Barley, take him out of the process too. Those are 2 big kills, so just going to give us complete control. Kennedy is just completely like neutralizing the Carl as well. Like the major difference in the 2 matchups, like I'm versing a Barley as well, but he wasn't nearly effective as me. Kennedy's actually using the bushes and the cover on the side here. He's like kiting the Carl around. Whereas on the other hand, the Barley on my side was sort of just like right in front of me and not really properly using the cover, and it was a lot easier to kill him. So we get a really nice push here, and we all play like none of us overcommit. We're all here full HP, and the spawn trap begins. So like this is really what you want to do. You want to get that first robot and put the pressure on and just maintain control. This is why so many people say the first robot is so crucial in Siege, because we've already gotten 4 bolts back, and 2 of them haven't even made it past their own line yet. It's just, especially with a Carl and a Penny and a Barley, like, it's the perfect spawn kill trap. Like, really. There's no way they push up without, like, taking damage and charging our ults, you know? So, they actually get their first bolt here. But he's gonna go down and drop it. You hate to see it, boys. You hate to see it. So level 7 Siege robot coming in. I'm just trying to chip away, get that Carl weak so I can get into a good spot and get some good damage off. I throw my axe and pop the ult. I'm gonna kill the Carl. The Penny goes down with a combination of me and Nick's turret, and that's gonna drop them out 2 sieges. Usually we struggle with the damage a little bit, but we really like worked on it over the past couple like week specifically. So we take them out 2 big siege pushes, basically 50% each time, like really big on our part. They didn't even pick up a single bolt, and nobody on our team died. So phenomenal game, phenomenal. It really doesn't get any better than that. So now we're coming in up 3-1 in the series. So this is potentially a game point here. And the bans for this map were Rosa and Jean, I believe, yes. So I'm playing BB. This is honestly my favorite BB map. Like, if anybody that knows me knows I love to play BB, especially on this map specifically. So really the key for BB, in my opinion, is getting into this bush. You're going to see me in this bush almost the entire game. I get a nasty triple bounce on Brian right there. That's going to take him out. What I love so much is the bush gives me the element of surprise. I can come out with my knockback attack like I think I'm about to do right here. Yes, Keenan doesn't even like really see me coming. And also there's that bounce on the side that I did hit on the Carl earlier in the game. It's absolutely devastating, especially if you get a triple one like that. Like, that's a lot of damage output, and you basically get your ult right back. So I'm just holding position, maintaining that push. I'm gonna toss the ball down there. It actually ends up hitting all 3 of them, which is just crazy luck. Like, I mean, what? No, totally calculated. But we're gonna hit Keenan as well. We already have 9 gems. This is an absolute steamroll, really. I'm gonna juke the Piper a little bit, make it hard. She's gonna hit me right at the end. Throw a little spin on him real quick. One time for the one time. And now we just need to hold off. 10-0. Absolutely phenomenal game so far. Pop the BB ult, juke the Piper shots, a couple more. Nick's gonna play aggro and body block for me, and that's game. I don't think it can go any cleaner than those last 2. I don't think any of us died in the last 2 games, honestly. The kill deaths definitely got a nice boost for this one, and that's going to do it for the PBL series. We take this one 4-1. I think our team has really stepped up a lot in the past 2 weeks, and it makes me proud for sure. So definitely be on the lookout for more of these style videos. We definitely want to make a splash on PBL in the next couple weeks. I think there's like 4 more weeks left until playoffs, so the goal is make playoffs and keep making nice videos for you guys that hope you can learn some things here and there for. So I'll catch you guys next time. Everybody, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Drop a sub if you did enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Peace, boys.
You know I be moving, whipping the foreign, I'm cruising. The money I'm speaking is fluent. All of my business booming, stacking my cash in abundance. All of my family funded. Finally got what I wanted. Life is amazing, I love it. Everyone know that I run it. Yeah, look at me now, I came up. I've been thinking back then when I almost gave up on the game, cause I never got a